course, I'm disappointed. I know many in Connecticut share the disappointment and frustration today.
New at 5 tonight, Governor Malloy responding, saying our lack in transportation infrastructure is part of the reason that GE is leaving the state. The billion-dollar company announcing today it's packing up the Fairfield headquarters and moving to Boston. This story is still developing tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ann Craig.
And I'm Scott McDonald. Darren is off tonight. 5,700 people in Connecticut work for GE, 800 of them in Fairfield at their world headquarters. So here's what this means for them. GE saying HQ employees will move to temporary offices in Boston this summer and stay there until new headquarters is finished in 2018. Now the company will sell the Fairfield campus and their property at Rockefeller Center in New York City. That's in order to offset the cost of moving.
And GE says they've been thinking about this move for more than 3 years now. So why did they finally pull the plug? We've got your back tonight with team coverage. News 8's Stephanie Simone has reaction from Fairfield and how this is going to affect businesses there.
That's right, but we begin with Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis live in Hartford tonight with how this deal came together and more reaction tonight from the governor. Mark?
Good evening, Scott and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Governor Malloy says he couldn't compete with a location in Boston that's close to Logan International Airport and to MIT and Harvard and other prestigious schools and research centers. It's a tough loss, but noted that 3 companies have recently moved into Connecticut with a total of 700 new jobs.
Governor Malloy arrived back at the state capitol from his high-profile trip to the President's State of the Union in Washington and got the bad news. Like officials in Boston, Malloy also spoke with the brass at GE about the decision this morning. It's clear that Malloy had been prepared for the bad news, as about 90 minutes later, he was at Pegasus Manufacturing in Middletown, a firm that has grown with help from his administration and that coincidentally manufactures jet engine parts for Rolls-Royce and GE.
You win some and you lose some. Luckily, we've won more than we've lost, but this hurts.
The governor says GE CEO has told him that they already have potential buyers interested in the massive campus that GE has occupied for the past 40 years in Fairfield.
He confirmed that while their headquarters may be moving out of state, GE will continue to have many employees working here in Connecticut and will, in fact, continue to use suppliers.
It's terribly disappointing for the state of Connecticut because I've worked with folks from GE for a long, long time. It's a great company. They're great corporate citizens. They add a lot to the fabric of Connecticut.
The Republican leader in the state Senate, who says he has also spoken with the head of GE, says one of the big reasons they are leaving is because Connecticut state government has not been able to control its deficits, making corporate planning difficult because of constantly shifting taxes.
We haven't done that. Massachusetts has. Even though they have high taxes, they have predictability and sustainability on where they're going forward. We have not provided that.
Now, GE has large operations in Plainville, Norwalk, and Stamford, and they are not affected by this move. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.